Is ghetto black culture destroying Black America? This YouTuber seems to think so. Her name is Zaria Simmons, and she has a lot to say.
Here is my little 2 cents that nobody asked for. I am sick of seeing Black Americans in the media, on social media, in the news, doing crime, walking around next to naked the women, the men perpetuating gang violence, substance abuse. The absolute worst of our community is oversaturating the media, even though they make up a small percentage of all of Black Americans. The decay of our morality within Black communities has been slowly declining over the past 20 years, and no one is talking about it, no one is saying anything about it or trying to address it. And if you do, you are often told that you're policing Black bodies. If you say Black women, stop getting on the internet and in the media, twerking, walking around with little clothes on. People tell you that you're policing bodies, policing Black bodies, or it's respectability politics.
Is she right? Absolutely. And I will do one more. I will say this. When you are somebody that's Republican or conservative or right-leaning or whatever, when you say these things, you're called a coon, you're called an Uncle Tom, you were called Carlton, you were called all these different things. You know, look in the comments section. They say lots of things about me. But of course, she's absolutely right. And here's the thing about ghetto people, okay? Like, Black people don't even like ghetto Black people. Nobody is trying to deal with these people. Nobody is trying to deal with that culture. When you look at the sexy reds in the world, just look at the culture today. Look at Sexy Red. Look at the Kendrick Lamar Drake beef. Look at how young Black women and young Black men are displayed in our mainstream media. All of these things are extremely destructive, and it's only getting worse. Like, it's not getting better. The culture right now is as ratchet as I've ever seen it before. Even when you look at the R&B singers, I remember Mary J. Blige singing about real love back in the day. Now you got Summer Walker singing about like how these ends ain't nothing and all of this stuff. So this is what's going on. And there is a left-right divide in the Black community about this. And the reason that there is a left-right divide is this. Liberal Blacks, paid Black liberal commentators have basically sold out to whoever their handlers are. And they have basically been trained to say that every ill that the Black community faces, if it's fatherlessness, if it's a cultural issue, if it's a young Black men that are wilding out of control, if it's these young Black women that have been taught that to get attention is to go twerking and go do all of this other stuff. So the paid Black liberal commentators have been taught to basically blame every ill that the Black community faces on white people, on Republicans, on racism, on Trump, like you name it, because nothing is ever our fault. All right? Ever. Nothing is ever our fault. Everything is always the fault of racism and systemic racism, and the air is racist and climate's right, like all of this other stuff, right?